So today we're going to climb this mountain, and it's not the biggest mountain, but there's some surprises that caught us off guard that you should probably know about if you're ever going to think about climbing Mount Tibrogagan. So follow along, because there's some surprises along the way and some interesting characters. In the 1700s, a ship was coming along the east coast of Australia, and that ship was captained by Captain Cook. Very controversial character. Now, they looked inland and they saw a bunch of mountains, and Captain Cook actually named these mountains the famous Glasshouse Mountains. The reason was because he saw them and they reminded him of the glass blowing furnaces back home where he came from. So that's how they got their name. So if you were coming this way to come climb the mountain, you have to make your way to the summit lookout. And from what I've been reading online, that is where the trailhead is for the actual summit climb itself. Now, I've heard it's pretty hectic. We're going to show you what it's like on camera today, and we're going to find out exactly what the summit trail is like and how tough it is.
Beautiful.
So, this is the famous Chicken Rock. I believe if you can pass this bit, you can take on the rest of the trail.
That's not quite true.
Not quite true, okay, cool. There we go, someone's telling us it's not quite true, so we might find out even more, but I guess...
The crux is just further up.
Yeah, the crux is further up, so...
We'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go, but... Yeah, we'll see how we go. Oh, mate. I went the wrong way. Nice.
There's the wall beside you as well.
How you going there?
Down.
You okay?
Very hard.
Nah, you'll be okay. Now you're probably wondering who this guy is, and you'll see him throughout the rest of the video. His name's Barry, and he saw us climbing Chicken Rock and probably thought we needed a hand. So he decided to turn around and do the mountain for a second time for the day, which is amazing considering he was 69 years old. So he brought us up the journey and told us some information about stuff along the way. So yeah, that's Barry.
A little bit scared.
Do you want to keep going, or do you want to stop?
It's going to be the down that's scary. So
You go first. I'll go behind you.
don't come too close behind.
I won't. I'll be here. So as you can see, it's a pretty steep climb, and it's one not for the faint-hearted. And it's at this point here, Tiffany actually got stuck for a few moments, but managed to overcome the frozen fear and keep going. Definitely expect a tough climb if you are to take this trail. Now, looking out to the Glasshouse Mountains, there's a few out there, and there's one that kind of looks like a thumb. We asked Barry what it actually meant in Indigenous culture, him knowing the area, and he explained it to us here.
And the legend goes that the son took off with the mother in some sort of incestuous relationship,
Right.
and the father took exception to that, so broke his son's neck.
And that's why it's called Crooked Neck,
Yep,
which is that one out there. It looks like a thumb.
yep. One of the flaws that beginners do is they fail to...
Once you get to the top, you'll be greeted with this beautiful view out towards the Sunshine Coast. Now, we didn't spend a whole lot of time up here today because it was extremely hot and there's not a whole lot of coverage up there. However, if you wanted to go up there for a picnic, it is an amazing spot, and there's even other areas that you can explore around. And if you are a good climber, there are caves below that you can climb down to. However, I believe that's a little bit more advanced, and you might actually need some climbing gear. That's a big drop. You want to fall down there? As you would have seen, we were just at the summit, and it was a pretty tough climb up. It's definitely not a hike. You need some sort of climbing experience, or pretty confident and sure-footed to make it a pretty comfortable time. Even Tiff had some scares, which you would have seen, but amazing experience and amazing climb. We're heading back down now, and the climb down obviously will have its own difficulties, but wow, honestly, epic climb. Yeah. okay, babe.
In terms of my brain, this is like where I was terrified.
Good. Well, that was really hard.
And scary.
And scary.
And scary.
So that was a mission and a half. Thank God we met Barry. Barry was an absolute trooper. Saw that we probably looked like we were going to struggle. So he decided to hang back and help us out the whole way and show us all the different footholds and the ways to climb and things like that. So if you are not very experienced, find yourself a Barry or do a little bit of hiking and rock climbing before you kind of tackle something like that.